Hello, everyone. I'm Roger Haskett. Welcome back to Talking to People in the Pandemic. And we're talking about when I'm at my strongest I and when I'm at my weakest I. This is a part two because the first one went out and holy cow, did we get a bunch of response to it. And we're going to talk about that response in our next video. But let's tie up some ideas about when I'm at my strongest and when I'm at my weakest. So I think that when I'm at my strongest, I play more. This is what I talked about. I play more. I love more. I show my love more. I do all these things that are amazing. And when I'm at my weakest, I hurt more and I hurt other people more and I hurt myself more. I self-pity more. I hate more. And I express my hatred and dissatisfaction way more. So those are the things, and we're getting all sorts of response, which we're going to talk about, but similar types of stuff, like amazing response, which is going to be in the next video. So the thing that I think is really interesting about this is that when I'm at my strongest, I do all these amazing things and I get way more of the important things in my life done. I get way more of the important things in my life done when I'm at my strongest. This is true, I believe, for families and for spouses. I think it's true for friendship and the people that are in your life, but I also think it's true for teams and organizations and associations. I think that when you focus on helping your team, your people, individually be as strong as they can be, well, of course, the amount of productive and important work that comes out of that group goes up dramatically. And of course, the same is true on the flip side. That when we're at our weakest and we hurt more and we hate more and we express those emotions more and we don't play and we don't love, that we're also incapable as people, as spouses, as families, as organizations, as committees, as boards, as teams, as companies. We are incapable of pushing the most important work forward. We are incapable of being potent in the way that we need. So thinking about when I'm at my strongest and when I'm at my weakest is not just a internal, like touchy-feely, this is a mental health thing that, people can do on a retreat day. This is an everyday. This is one of the most important things to be thinking about every day, I believe. And I think that really good leaders think about these things. And I think really good people on teams think about these things. I know that my spouse, who is amazing, thinks her job in life is to reach for the me that she wants to be. The one that she reaches for is the one that is full of positive power, happy love, happy energy, because I don't think she chooses that just because it's a nice thing to choose. I think that deep inside her is this very cunning brain that understands that this happy zone, this grateful, optimistic, positive, loving zone is where the real magic happens. And the negative, discouraging, unenthusiastic zone, the often smart zone, like it feels smart because you're so good at being critical. The critical zone, the negative critical zone is nowhere near as powerful, nowhere near as potent, nowhere near as wanted as this happy, positive, potent world. This area here, which my spouse has made it her mission to create, that is power. That is power. The negative side has power too. Okay, we're not going to forget that, but it doesn't have anywhere near the potency that the positive does. I'm Roger Haskett. We're going to come back and talk about what your responses are. So this is what I leave you with. What happens in terms of your productivity, in terms of the most important things in your life? What happens when you're in that potent, happier, positive, optimistic zone versus the negative critical zone? What happens to you and your work and your team's work and your company's work when you're in either of those zones? I think it's pretty obvious what happens. Let's hear it though, because the responses I'm getting from people are eye-opening. And we're going to talk about those next. I'm Roger Haskett. We're talking to people in a pandemic. What we're talking about here is, no, we're not. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and please subscribe, like, and share, and comment so other people have a chance to engage with this video as well. I'm Roger Haskett. I really appreciate you doing that. Thank you so much.